Whoa. I bought a new ring light, yeah? Look at the lighting on this thing. You can't even tell that I've got a mustache. Okay. Oh, right, that's a bit low, isn't it? That's fine. Okay, sorted. What is happening, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining me for another video. Today, I am introducing a new press car because it's something that I'm trying for a couple of weeks, as I know I said I was on the hunt for a daily, which I still am. But because I have been away so much and haven't really had time to sort things out as far as regarding finance, there's also a lot of things looming on the horizon. Brexit, I'm pretty sure that's going to have quite a big effect on what goes on with the money markets. And I don't know, I think I just want to find out what's going to happen first, because currently no one knows what's going to happen, and that's a bit of an ish. And as I say, I am away a lot over the next few weeks. Because it's the last round of Drift Masters next week, so I'm in Ireland, and then I'm going to Greece on holiday, thank God. Then I head to Tokyo for Red Bull Soapbox, and then I get back from there and go straight to LA for the last round of Formula Drift. So it's going to be a busy old couple of weeks. Busy old couple of weeks. But that just means that when I have a press car in, it's just easy to get myself into something different, try lots of things before I buy. You know the old saying, try before you buy. That is exactly what I've been doing over the summer. We had the R8 in, and now I'm back into a little hot hatch. And you know how much I love hot hatches with manual boxes, around the 300 brake mark. This one actually is 300 brake. They are great fun, and that's where I think that I think that's where I sort of live in this automotive world when it comes to road cars. I love supercars and stuff like that, but nothing more exciting than something which is first, second, third gear is just like, it's popping. It's got great torque, it's manual, and you can just have a real big laugh in it without feeling like you're going to lose your license every 5 minutes. So I will be introducing you to that in just a minute, which is exciting. I was trying to, what else has been going on? Oh yeah, Drift Queen is coming up real quick, and I am so excited for you guys to see that, because I think it's coming out at the end of October, and I know it's been taking me away from YouTube quite a lot because I've been busy filming that and like basically trying to learn a lot in an 8-week period, but you'll all be revealed about that. And if you guys have been following me on my Instagram, you'll have seen that I put the picture of the S15 live last Friday, and oh my god, like you guys were it went mental. It's the biggest post I've ever had on Instagram. I just like posted up the S15 with the new look, and it went crazy, which was amazing because I was just like, whoa, everyone thinks it's as sick as I do. I put my heart and soul, as well as lots of other people, to get that car ready for the series, and yeah, the reception couldn't be more amazing. So yeah, head on over to my Instagram to check that out, because I can't put the car on the channel just yet before all the stuff with Drift Queen goes live. But believe me, I'm going to be making loads of content with that thing, because it is sick. It's like all my race car dreams rolled into one vehicle. And also got my family race number on the side, which I had when I was about 8 years old when I was go-karting. So there's a little bit of nostalgia in there, and also a bit of new school. So yeah, I am obviously just sat here chatting away, but I want to get out to the car, show you what it is, and then we will reconvene, because I'm just having a day out around London. I'm going to be taking the car somewhere where I can properly road test it at the weekend, because you know what it's like, I can't drive it to its full capability around London. But it's good to get the sort of day-to-day living feeling when you're just sort of going about your business, and then I'll do like the full video which will come out afterwards. So no further ado, let's go get into the new Renault Megane RS trophy. Woo! And here we have the Megane RS trophy. It's an amazing looking car, really. I mean, I fell in love with it when I first saw it, but I had to bring it up here to video it into a sun trap, because you have to see it in the sunlight to appreciate the colour of it. Like, I used to love this colour called Tonic Orange on the Megane. I think it was the Megane RS before. And I was like, I saw it at Geneva Motor Show, and I was like, Christ, that's so cool. And then you look at this one, which is in liquid yellow, and the paint on it is insane. Like, it's just so good. I really want a yellow car for my next car. Just something like a little quick like run round it. I mean, obviously it's got loads of different RS extras to it, which are rather nice. I mean, I wouldn't have probably had like the red on there. That's not really for me. But you've also got sort of the sills and skirt with the flat bottom effect. You've got the extended front and rear wheel arches, And it's kind of got that sort of overall kind of wide body look to it, which is what you want when you've got a little hot hatch. What else has it got? It's got the gloss black door mirror. I just, for one, really enjoy the front end of this thing. I like the way it says trophy just on the front bumper there as well, and the RS in the middle. It's really cool. The RS front bumper has got all these like trick little bits and bobs on it as well. Like, I love this here. These all light up like when it's got at night time. All you can see is the little trophy lights at the front. I mean, honestly, this thing, it's a good looking machine. And here we've got the functional diffuser, as they say, and the centre. I've never really been a big fan of centre exhaust exits, but this actually kind of looks quite cool. I mean, it's £1,300 paint option on the liquid yellow. Now, for some, you know, I know some car companies can charge up to £13,000 to £16,000 for a paint job, which has got this sort of effect to it. I think that's really, really good value. I mean, considering, yeah. I mean, I've definitely got to take you in to show you how this thing drives. I mean, obviously I've been in here, but the Recaro CS's, lots of black Alcantara everywhere. This is an optional extra, but I definitely think it's one that you do need. So this car has actually got the Bose sound system in it, which is incredible. Probably one of the best sound systems I've seen in a car. It's crystal clear, amazing. And then it gives you this 8.7-inch touchscreen, which has Apple CarPlay and stuff on it as well, which is mint. God, all my coffee cups everywhere. But I think the thing that we have to do now is get in it to give you guys a quick drive to sort of give you my first impressions, because I tell you what, I have been having loads of fun driving this thing. Like, oh, sunshine. I just love it, the way it turns heads everywhere. Might not be an R8, but believe me, this thing gets everybody looking. I can't quite believe the weather in London today. Like, it is crazy good for September. It actually scares me because I think like global warming is definitely giving us a warning by the fact that it is so like nice at the minute. But anyway, the first impressions of the Megane RS, the thing is really, really good fun to drive. Like, I mean, when I went from the R8, and obviously that's a V10 and sort of automatic transmission, the fact that I'm now back in a manual as well. I've been getting in this car and putting my foot on the brake and then pressing the start-stop button and being like, oh, why is it not starting? And I'm like, oh my God, like, you're not driving an automatic anymore. It's ridiculous how even just after 8 weeks you can get into such a habit like that. But yeah, I mean, quick stats on this thing. Obviously it's a 4-cylinder direct injection, it's turbocharged, it's 300 brake and 400 Newton meters of torque, and a 6-speed manual with a manual handbrake as well, which is a thing, lads. Super good fun. Like, I always think, like, for the road, realistically, do you need more than 300 brake horsepower? I know everyone's like, yeah, you know, it's great to have like really, really powerful cars, but when you're just sort of daily driving and going about your business, like, more than 300 in a city is just unusable. The way a hot hatch reacts in those first 3 gears is all you need to know about it, because those are the ones going to be using most, and those are the ones which give you the sort of like big smile on your face when you burn away from some traffic lights or something, how quick it gets there. Like, this thing's great fun. There's a lot of technology in this as well. That's why I was so excited to get it. This car's got the 4-wheel steer in it. It's also got a lot of the Cup car technology in it. So it's got a stiffer suspension, it's got the anti-roll bar, it's got the 4-wheel steer system as well in there. Like, this thing, if you want almost like your own pocket rocket race car, has got a lot of those characteristics in it. Like, it's crazy. I've never really had a big thing for French cars, so like, I was like, okay, let's give the old girl a chance. So far, really impressed. But as I say, when I take it out, do the proper road test and actually get to experience all of these features combined in it, then yeah, I will be more well versed as to how this thing drives. But honestly, like, first impressions, great, really good fun. Really good fun. The clutch is a tiny bit light, but again, I think I'm just used to the BMW, and also when I was in the Civic as well, which was another 6-speed manual, that was a lot heavier. The gears in this are quite nice, like quite notchy, and that's what you can't, everyone loves that feel when you're driving a manual of just sort of like cha-chink, cha-chink, cha-chink into gear. So yeah, it's got quite a nice feeling to it. And if you're driving around town, like you're going to be experiencing that quite a lot. And thank God in some ways that the clutch isn't really heavy, because you're going to get the old left calf strain, which I get sometimes when I'm driving the BM. I'm actually on my way now to see the Classic Car Club London, because I just wanted to pop in, see what stuff they've got in the garage at the minute. Really cool spot, and really close to me as well, which is like fairly mental. You think in central East London that you wouldn't have like a complete classic car club, but guys and girls, yes you do. So I'm just heading over that way now. It's just having a really nice day. Beautiful sunshine out, big smile on my face. I'm feeling like a lot better, because I've just been so head down in the Drift Queen stuff, not eating well, because you're always, you know what it's like when you're working in the garage and you're on the road, you're eating pizza, you're eating Burger King, you're eating all of that stuff. And yeah, I'm just feeling massively back on my game now. I've had like a week to sort of be at home in my flat in London and get myself back to normal, if you can ever call me normal. Yep, so on my way there now. We shall reconvene. Now, as I was saying, this is one of my favourite places in London, because you know what, it's really close to where I live, and it's just got the most ridiculous car collection. It's just all in central East London, and you'd never think that this would be here. But just a quick sort of synopsis on the Classic Car Club. They are a car club where you can either store your car or you can rent for the weekend some of the classics that they've got on their roster, and they've got an amazing selection of stuff. There's quite a few customer cars in here that I can't film because out of privacy and things like that, but I will be able to show you some of the bits and bobs that they've got kicking about. I've been sat outside the front here right now. You've got the little Triumph Vitesse, and then this gorgeous 930. I mean, it's so clean. Like, the paint on it is ridiculous. Little Targa, nice little hound's tooth there on the interior as well. There's just always lots of things to look at. Carmen gear, and in we go into the Emporium. They also have lots of motorbikes here as well, like sort of classic stuff, and also newer as well that you can rent. We've got like a black on black Stealth NSX here, ridiculous. I love this little Volvo here. I mean, I always had a thing for, I think it's the 144s, the Amazons, because I was never really a big like Volvo girl, but these are pretty cool. I think it's called a P18. I can't actually, what is it? 1800E. I don't know my Volvos that much, but I have to admit it has some sort of styling notes. I feel like, you know, like American cars when they've got the sort of wings on them. Like, look at that profile there. Awesome. Reminds me of my dad's old 59 Chevy Bel Air. It had like huge wings that came all the way up and out here. Yeah, this is quite interesting. It's a Citroen. It was actually one of their press cars, and this thing, for the age of the car, is like really high tech. Like, it's got self-centering steering wheel. It's also got like air suspension on it as well, and headlights that turn when you go around the corner. I mean, look at this as well, like the registration plate right in the middle of the headlights as well. Like, it's a fairly crazy machine. I always think these old Citroens, and this one behind, is like a full-on Jepsons machine. Ridiculous. Lovely little clown shoe here. Like, I've wanted to bring my BMW down here for ages, but I just haven't got round to it. And here she is, the little Stingray. This thing is just so gorgeous. I mean, I've never really had a thing for Corvettes, but yeah, oh my god. Exciting times. Jared has managed to find the keys to the Corvette for me. So we're gonna, I just want to hear it. You just give it a little fire.
It's got a nice sound to it now, because like, I think when you last heard it, it was like, you know, like when it's kind of too loud, it sounds shit.
Yeah,
do you know,
absolutely.
Like,
yeah. Like, it was too.
Like
it was so loud.
But now it's got like he had it all muffled. I can't remember where he had it done actually, but he had it all done, and it sounds like a lot smoother.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's going to be the pace car for the Bike Shed Festival.
Oh, no way.
So yeah, you'll see it there.
Oh, awesome. Like, I love it. I love it, man. Like, that is just so ridiculous.
Yeah, this is going to be joining the fleet.
Like, look at this thing.
Suits the stickers as well, that's some of that, and this little fuel cap.
I just love it. Like, it's so ridiculous, but great at the same time. Like,
Bodywork, so Harley on it as well.
I know. A little classic Haynes manual. My dad bought me a Haynes manual when I first bought the E21. He's like, you're gonna need this. Oh, I just love it. It even smells like old car. Could you see me in one of these? Do you reckon I'd suit one of these? I reckon I would. He's just like, don't know, don't care. Yeah, I definitely need to take this out for a run one day. Like, even look at all the dials and stuff. Like, I love it. And Andy Clayton's El Camino. So this is a friend of mine who works in the music industry, and he lives local-ish in East London, and this is his Elky. It's a cool machine, like, so ridiculous and massive for East London, but yeah, it kind of suits his style. He's into his sort of old school bobbers, choppers, that sort of thing. Then he has this, which I think he went over to Holland to buy. 230 SL as well. Like, these are really cute. They're going up in loads of money as well. Like, you can get one of these to rent for the weekend. Like, imagine just sort of taking your girlfriend out and, like, I don't know, go to Margate for the weekend or something and just cruise about in that with the roof down. As we have not much summer left. And they do a lot of repairs, maintenance, that sort of thing. As you can see, this lovely man working away on things. But yeah, I wish I could show you kind of all of the other bits and bobs that they have here, but you know what it's like. Privacy. But yeah, I think I do want to get the BMW down here at some point. Just have a picture of it in this place. It's sick. And I always know, you know what, if there was something seriously wrong with the BM, I could bring it here. And Jared's one of the guys that works here. He's super friendly, super nice, super knowledgeable, and can get you out of a tight spot. But yeah, mad to think this is all on my doorstep, you know, like, that's the great thing about London. There's always just things hidden away in corners, which is so cool. That's why I like to put that onto my channel. Like, I need to take you guys down to Merlin, Duke of London's, because he's had his whole place completely redone, and yeah, it's awesome. Well, guys, thanks for joining me on another day out. Hope you've enjoyed the car. I'm gonna have this for another week or so, and then I think next, because I'm away so much, I'm gonna be just with the BMW for a bit. There's a few little things that I need to do on that, so I will keep you updated. But thanks for watching, and I'll catch you again soon.